Hi all. In previous session, we saw about the virtualization techniques, about the planning, concept, and designing. In today's class, we are going to see about the business continuity and disaster recovery principles. So, in today's unpredictable world where we see cyber attacks, natural disaster, and system failures are frequent, an organization must ensure the critical operation to continue smoothly and also to recover quickly from disruption. So, let us see the principle and process and practice of this business continuity and disaster recovery in detail. So, before entering to the topic, let us see what is business continuity and disaster recovery matters. So, average IT downtime cost is around dollar 55,600 per minute. Okay, so around 75% of business without continuity plan fails within 3 years. So cyber attack increased nearly around 38% in 2022, and also 65% of companies suffers from repeated damage after a major breach. So to overcome these things, so we need to plan certain principles for the business continuity and disaster recovery. So let us see what is the basic understanding of business continuity. So here the business continuity is a strategic framework to ensure a critical business function remaining operational during and after disruption, and it consider a people or a process or a technology while adhering to the global standards like ISO. And also the goal is to guarantee the operational assurance even the major disruption. This is a basic understanding of business continuity. Let us see about what is the what should be clear in the concept of disaster recovery. So in your disaster recovery, the subset of business continuity, that is focusing on IT system restoration, should be concentrated and ensures the recovery of data, servers, and application after disruption should be maintained, and the key metrics should be properly monitored. That which means that RTO, that is recovery time objectives, and also recovery point objective should be considered, and the practical focus on restoring servers, application, and network connection should be monitored regularly. Next, let us see what are the core principles of this business recovery and disaster recovery. So, RTO is something that a maximum downtime. Example, a critical applications restored within 4 hours. And RPO is something that maximum data loss. Example, no more than 15 minutes of data loss. Next is redundancy. Redundancy is something that duplicates systems and data and infrastructure. So resilience is something that building robust system within to withstand the failures. And proactive planning. Proactive planning is something that anticipate risk and also prepare digital strategies. Let us see the steps of business impact analysis. So these are the main four steps of business impact analysis. Okay. So first thing is that you have to identify the critical process and systems. Second one is you quantify the financial and operational consequences of disruption. And third thing is that determining the RTO and RPO for each business function. Example, e-commerce platform, for example, RTO is around 30 minutes and RPO is zero data loss. These are the main steps of business impact analysis. Next, let us discuss about the risk assessment. So the main points of risk assessment is something that you have to identify the threats, that is cyber attacks or natural disaster or human errors. Next thing is you have to evaluate the vulnerabilities like of the threats. And next, third thing is you have to access the severity, whether it is high or medium or low of each and every risk. Example, ransomware or power outages or supply chain disruption. So these things you have to monitor. Next main step is developing the BC and DR plans. So the main concept is that you have to create a clear and step-by-step crisis response procedures and establish the internal and external communication protocols, and you have to define roles, responsibility, and escalation paths, and secure resource agreements with vendors and alternate facilities. And the last thing is about testing and maintenance. So testing and maintenance are something that you have to conduct regular drills and simulations and very effectiveness and identify the gaps and refine plans update plans annually or after major organizational changes, and you have to apply lessons learned by real incident. So I hope have a clear understand about business continuity and disaster recovery. And here it is not an optional one, but you have to be maintain essential strategy for modern organization. So the minimize of financial losses, and also to ensure the compliance, and also to safeguard the reputations and acceleration recovery, we need to go for this business continuity and disaster recovery. So most importantly, the transform disruption is into an opportunity for resilience and long-term growth. And as a future professionals, the understanding the concept of BC and DR equips you to build the enterprises that has prepared for uncertainty and against crisis. Okay, I hope you all understand about this session well. If you have any clarification related to this topic, feel free to contact. Thank you.